For the first time in history, 4 generations, each with their own approaches and styles, are working together. It's not unusual for a 20-year-old new recruit to find themselves working side by side with a colleague who is 45 years or more older than they are. A multi-generational workforce can offer a wide range of perspectives, aptitudes, and capabilities. It also presents a wide range of communication styles, which can lead to miscommunications. Generational attitudes, differences in work ethics, and even language can contribute to misconceptions about each other, creating difficult work environments. The proliferation of new technologies has only added to the conflicting communication styles between these groups. If not addressed, these miscommunications often lead to conflict, poor morale, and frustration. Leaders that recognize the value of a multi-generational workforce and manage communications creatively can capitalize on the experiences and different perspectives of each generation, resulting in an overall competitive edge in today's global market. Why is it important that different generations respect and understand each other? The answer is retention. The costs associated with employee turnover are enormous. There's recruitment, training, and the loss of employee morale affects productivity. A diverse and inclusive workplace requires open communication with an awareness of these growing generational differences. Strong leadership embraces new approaches and communicates in a way that engages all employees. Innovative leaders are working to understand the needs, expectations, and differences between the 4 generations and are developing cross-collaboration mentorship opportunities for knowledge sharing. One of the most important facilitators in assisting an intergenerational exchange is mutual understanding. Here's a generational overview. Traditionalists were born between 1928 and 1945. They're mostly retired but make up less than 5% of the labor force. They can be still seen running companies and actively involved in their organizations. Group characteristics emphasize civic pride, loyalty, respect for authority, conformity, and duty. Baby boomers were born between 1946 and 1964. They currently make up 30% of the labor force. Many are considered workaholics, having invented the 60-hour work week. Boomers are hierarchical in nature and tend to prefer in-person meetings over other forms of communication. Boomers often favor traditional and static training methods like handbooks and PowerPoint presentations over new technologies. Generation X. This group values work-life balance. Often left alone to manage themselves after school as children, this generation has a distaste for micromanagement. They are independent and entrepreneurial. Many Gen Xers are now in management positions and are accustomed to technology. Generation Y, often referred to as millennials, were born between 1978 and 2000. There are over 78 million of them, and they currently represent 30% of the workforce, and it's predicted they will make up 50% by 2020. Millennials are creative and flexible and prefer teamwork. They are technologically savvy and crave immediate feedback. Most are accustomed to interactive, technology-based forms of learning that they can complete individually. The traditional lecture methods of training still utilized in many organizations will most likely be ineffective with millennials, as they are accustomed to multitasking and prefer active environments. This group needs leaders who take time to help them understand the nature of the task or project and who give them continuous feedback as they perform the requested activity. They desire team-based assignments and prefer when the entire team is recognized for its success. They also want flexible work schedules that allow them to feel they have more control over their lives. This young tech and social media savvy group comes with the unique skills that are increasingly vital to a company's future. However, they lack the irreplaceable company knowledge, experience, and problem-solving skills the older generation has. It is imperative they be given opportunities to collaborate with older staff to begin the transfer of knowledge to the younger generations. 21st century trends. An increased use of new technologies to communicate. Work-life flexibility. continual development, new ways to reward and recognize employees, increased need to engage the entire workforce, and an increased emphasis on innovation. Diverse organizations are embracing knowledge-sharing programs that encourage the flow of support, teaching, and accountability between generations. You can create a climate where people feel valued. Strategic management of a multi-generational workforce includes employee engagement opportunities, collaboration, and knowledge sharing. Implementing an intergenerational mentorship model. Research the generations in your workplace. Educate your employees, including your managers, regarding the differences amongst the generations and show this as a strength. Take stock of current leaders and their skills and establish cross-mentorships. Make leadership development a priority. Find ways to leverage differences and similarities and make sure all talent feels valued by your organization. Model respect and understanding from the top down. Create a flexible cultural environment. Create the mentorships based on strengths, expertise, and professional chemistry, not seniority. Provide forums for collaboration and development experiences. Have an open dialogue and make sure everyone feels comfortable asking questions. Guidelines for multi-generational management. Embrace flexibility, set performance standards, and then provide flexibility in the way each employee meets those standards. Foster collaboration. Creating opportunities for collaboration is critical to generate knowledge sharing across a multi-generational 21st century workforce. Cross-generational dialogue leads to results. Provide technology. Newer technologies are available. Leverage technology and collaboration whenever possible. Develop talent. Successful leaders make intergenerational dialogue and collaboration a requirement, allowing all employees to participate. Cultivating a communication strategy to unify a multi-generational workforce requires an investment of time and resources. However, a fully engaged, truly collaborative workforce is a requirement for success for any organization in the 21st century.